Oh, fellow YouTubers! Oh, it's something funny to talk about. It's been on my mind for the past couple of days, and this is something to do with my dad. He has a 4th of July curse, and it's funny as hell to me because every 4th of July, every year, something bad happens to him, and it's fire related. The first one I remember right off the bat is probably the worst one. When I was like 5 years old, my dad bought some illegal fireworks, and we went up to a mountain that was pretty dry and out in Utah, it was illegal to set off bottle rockets in that. So yeah, especially up in the mountains. So what happened? The first rocket he fires, he starts a fire. It doesn't even go up in the air. It just hits right into the ground and explodes. And the next thing that happens, fire starts going on. And my dad's, oh, let's pour some alcohol on it. Oh my god! And it just made it worse. He just poured a whole thing of vodka on it, and and the alcohol in it just made it worse. And that's just and next thing we did, we drove like a man. He drove like a madman right off the mountain, and he dumped all his fireworks in the nearest trash can, and he called the police. And by the time we got down to the bottom of the mountain, the whole side of the mountain of the valley was on fire. It was like a huge fire. It was crazy. Nowadays, I laugh about it because I laugh about it because of my dad's mistake, and sometimes he laughs about it too. And this is just one of many. Every 4th of July year, I was with my older brother, and I was with my younger brother, who's currently living with me, and my cousin Sean. We all went to a lake, and we all started walking along this lake while my dad was at the campsite. All of a sudden, we turn around and we see a huge poof of smoke, and we hear a bang, and we hear a huge poof of smoke right at our campsite. And we're rushing right back. And the next thing I see my dad with the hair off his arm burned right off. Yeah. He didn't even have a 1st-degree burn. This is all the hair on his hand was burned. And funny thing is, he was taking a gas can right in his hand, and he walked right next to the fire the campfire that we had right next to it, and it was leaking gas, and he didn't realize it was leaking gas. So he left a trail of gas. He took it to the car, and then he saw the gas can, and he saw a line of gas. He saw the gas can light on fire. And before it blew up, he grabbed the gas can and he threw it right out, away from the car and the camper, and it exploded. I wish I got it on video. I really do, because it was kind of hilarious. Nobody got hurt. It's just that his stupidity it just catches up to him on the 4th of July. One year, I wasn't there, but he decided to mess with a hornet's nest that was right next to the house. And I was away somewhere. I think I was at work. So he decided to mess with a hornet's nest. And these were huge hornets. These weren't small ones. And there were like a lot of them. He decides to mess with it. And these hornets start stinging him. And the next thing he has this, half his face is swollen up. I would not mess with I would not have messed with the hornet's nest. And that's just a few years. And that one was just a few years ago. That was 2 years ago. This year, 2012, he lit off a bottle rocket, and he ended up burning the hair off his knuckles. And the bottle rocket lit the grass on the lawn on fire. every year, something bad happens to him on the 4th of July. It's because something he does stupid. Something stupid that he does. Every year. I can't. It's been happening every year, and I think it's funny. Right now, he laughs about it because his stupidity nearly kills him a couple times. But I don't know how he does it. Even though he's an ass to me and everybody and a lot of other people, I think this is a way of him getting. Yeah, this is his. I think this is a way of him getting it back at him as karma, because I'm like, yeah, I'm laughing at you. You made a mistake, but you always but you learn from it. I'm not saying, haha, you made a mistake. I'm like saying, you made a mistake, but you learn from it. I don't accuse people of like, oh man, you're so dumb and all that. I don't do that. I just say, that was a funny mistake, but you've learned from it to not do it again. And so far, every year this is happening, and he, even when he takes steps to avoid it. And it still happens. Oh, God. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. End of video.